Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Thoughts on Education. Here we have Dr. S.P. Sangeeta, Vice Principal, Academics of Arbade Video Institute of Technology, Chennai. Thank you so much for being here, ma'am. We welcome you.
Thank you, sir. Pleasure is mine.
Sure, ma'am. Shall we start with the questions, ma'am?
Yeah, definitely.
Ma'am, can you please share one thing that you love the most about Arbade Video Institute of Technology?
Yeah. First, I would like to start with the campus is located in OMR and a beautiful location surrounded by greeneries and Ganesha temple near the entrance. So every day or morning, we start our day with the blessings from Lord Ganesha. It's ours is a very friendly campus for both students and faculty. As quoted by Mother Teresa, we cannot do all great things, but we can definitely do small things with great love, and together we can do something wonderful. So the greatest vision of our Chancellor, Dr. A.S. Ganesan, and Madam Chancellor, Dr. Anuradha Ganesan, is to uplift the economically weaker sections of the society living in rural areas through education, employment, health, and social and community development. Besides offering quality education, our institution also focuses on societal development, which I love the most and cannot be seen in any other educational institutions. Social responsibility is one of our strategic priorities, as we believe that our role as an education institution involves something more than simply imparting knowledge and skills to our students. And as active agents of social change, we aim to address and find solutions to societal problems through our institutional social responsibilities. This connects with the society through education, keeps me well connected with AVIT.
It's really great to know, ma'am. Ma'am, you have held very key positions at education institutions throughout your professional career. So,
Yes.
what are the key factors that keeps you connected with this education sector?
I always believe that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world, as quoted by Nelson Mandela. So, teaching and research are my passion. I love spending time with young minds, which keeps me connected with the education sector for such a long period. Brainstorming sessions which I held with my students on emerging areas and areas concerned with national importance provides me a sense of job satisfaction and peace of mind that I could prepare today's youth for tomorrow's world. Apart from a key role as Vice Principal Academics, our management has also designated me as a Program Director for Institutional Social Responsibility Cell and Women Empowerment Cell of AVIT, through which we get connected to the society. It gives me immense pleasure to contribute for the society in terms of education, women empowerment, health, and entrepreneurship. I could also educate our students the importance of getting themselves involved in societal development. Involvement in such activities will not be possible in any other sectors, which always keep me connected with education.
Sure, ma'am. Ma'am, can I also know what is your philosophy of leadership and how would you describe your leadership style?
Yeah, I would describe my leadership style as direct and leading. By example, I not only delegate the task and take the lead on projects, I also stay involved and inspire my team by showing that I am working hands on to help them. I too always believe in 4 A's. They are accomplishments, affability, advocacy, and authenticity. A leader cannot work alone, and it is not possible because we should learn the attribute of affability with our team members and getting things in an appropriate manner. Many, of course, fail in this because they get the work done but annoy people and destroy their relationship. I, as a leader, care for my co-workers, show empathy, lift people whenever they fall, motivate them, and also encourage them in all their endeavors, helping them in various activities. As rightly quoted by Mahatma Gandhi, a sign of a good leader is not how many followers we have, but how many leaders we create. We at AVIT create leaders, not followers.
Great, ma'am. Ma'am, first when you came to AVIT, so what was your vision and has it evolved over time?
Yeah, definitely. When I joined this institution, my foremost vision was to improve the academic excellence to greater heights, exploring new innovations and ideas from young minds. Over a time period of 10 years from my joining at AVIT, I find my institution flying high in terms of not only in academics, innovation, research, incubation, in many other fields. Students actively participate in national and international contests, exhibiting their talents and bringing laurels to the institution.
Sure, ma'am. Ma'am, can you please mention some of the activities you're currently working on for the development of academics?
Yeah, definitely. My main objective towards academic excellence is to prepare our students to be very curious learners, critical thinkers, and innovators. Achieving 100% outcome based education is not my goal alone. Professors are trained to change the teaching styles, constantly motivating students to move away from rote style of learning to problem solving and critical learning. Lots of interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary courses are introduced in all programs. Even during this pandemics, we have not stopped our education. We have a well-structured online teaching platform which has received a lot of applause from parents.
Great, ma'am. Ma'am, what are some of the salient features of AVIT's academic structure?
Yeah, as far as AVIT academics is concerned, we follow a flexible outcome-based education system and continuously assess what our students will be able to learn and imbibe after undergoing our program, maybe UG or PG. The teaching learning process is continuously evaluated for its effectiveness. Feedback from all our stakeholders like students and other stakeholders is also taken regularly. Our students are free to undergo any course at any semester, even across disciplines based upon their interest. Students can add value to their career by choosing courses from all the emerging areas, either structured in the curriculum or through other online platforms. Our students are enlightened and empowered with critical thinking, creativity, and problem-solving skills. So the basic idea behind this student centricity is the core value of AVIT. Every activity, be it curricular or co-curricular or extracurricular, it is designed in keeping in mind the growth and development of our students. Development of both cognitive and personal growth of the students is taken care at AVIT at all times. Students are provided with the opportunities to hone their interpersonal, social, and professional skills through various initiatives. Student engagement in all the activities is a cornerstone of numerical practices we do at AVIT. Every student at AVIT is given utmost care by their class advisors and mentors of their classes and also from other sections. Our faculty use various experiential learning process along with the lecture method. The idea is to develop deep understanding of the subject among the students, which they would be able to do various tasks at various visualized in the curriculum. They regularly meet the students and address their issues pertaining to other maybe a personal or academics. If needed, a professional counselor is also there and available in the campus at all times.
Sure, ma'am. And that allows me to ask you the next question. So how does the curriculum of AVIT ensure the best practice for the industry?
Our curriculum is designed to meet students and also industry needs. We make our students employable. The students get connected to the industry for which industry courses are being offered and industry design courses are there, which make the student industry-ready person. The Ganesan Incubation Center located in our campus train the students and explore their entrepreneurship skills and make them job providers, not job seekers.
Rightly said, ma'am. Ma'am, can you also please comment on the faculties at AVIT?
Yeah, definitely. AVIT has a rigorous selection process where only the best of the best faculty are being selected. All our teaching faculty are with PG qualification and more than 60% with PhD qualification and all others on the verge of completion. To keep themselves updated, our faculty attend courses with professional development, participate in different seminars, conferences, and internal learning activities. I would like to say that there are by which we can make an impact on the world, but I always feel that there is great impact than we can make them spreading education and empowering people. As a popular saying, when you educate one person, you can change a life, but when you educate many, you can change the world. And AVIT strives hard today for a better tomorrow.
Sure, ma'am. That was really very informative, ma'am. And ma'am, finally, do you want to give any suggestions for the aspiring students and youth of the nation?
Yeah, my suggestion for the young current youth are like think before you act. The simple but effective process of thought will help making critical mistakes that definitely you can avoid without costing your freedom, education, or your life. Everyone, whoever has accomplished things in life, had many failures along the way. The key is how you learn from the failures to keep moving forward. Always be humble, establish a set of values for yourself, maintain everything with passion. Try and explore new ideas without bringing your old ideas along for the ride. Never reject ideas just because you will not agree with them. Examine and study thoughts before setting them aside. Stand out to be heard. Above all, my sincere advice is follow ethics in your career and be human.
Sure, ma'am. That would be very useful for the students as well, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am. It was really great hosting you. And whoever sees this interview would be very, very much informative. And thank you so much for being here, ma'am. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.